The Lost Heirloom. Once upon a time, there lived a family of artisans renowned for their intricate wood carvings in an isolated village tucked into the mountains. Their art of wood carving had been passed down from generation to generation, and their most prized possession was an heirloom, a wooden sculpture that had been made centuries ago by their ancestors. The sculpture, a magnificent dragon, was said to have mystical powers and was believed to protect the family and their village from harm. For centuries, the family had held the heirloom in safekeeping until one fateful day. There was a landslide and the family's house was destroyed during the severe storm. A dragon sculpture was just one of many things that have been destroyed by the catastrophe. They were devastated, and they have searched for their precious heirloom for years, hoping to find it in the future. Years went by and the family's eldest son, who had come to town with plans of becoming an artist, came back for a vacation. He found the family in a state of mourning upon his arrival, and he could see that they were hurting. He'd gone on a quest to track down the lost heirloom when he learned of it. The boy went to the town where he'd been hearing rumors that a wealthy collector of art had stolen his sculpture. He found the collector after months of research and an undercover investigation and discovered that the dragon sculpture was in his possession. The young man was determined to return the heirloom, and he came up with a plan. He approached the collector and offered to sell him a replica of his own sculpture. The collector, who'd always been on the lookout for valuable works of art, was willing to give it his blessing. The young man went back to the village, where his family had been anxiously waiting for him after he traded a counterfeit sculpture for huge sums of money. Their happiness knew no bounds as he gave them the real dragon sculpture and they celebrated their reunion with a grand feast. The family took care of the heirloom in safety since that day, and their young man had become a hero to these folk tales because he had preserved its most valuable possession. And even though the village has been torn to pieces by nature's tragedies, its tale of lost heirloom and discovery still lives on for generations as a story of hope, perseverance, and love.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.